going?
Yep.
Okay. Good evening again, and welcome back to the ANZCRL GT3 Pro Sprint Cup Series. My name's Huds21. Tonight, it's me and Highlander, even though you couldn't hear Highlander in the first race. Highlander, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Huds. It's good to actually be in the box now, mate.
Yes. So beautiful.
I'm a bit of a mercenary at the moment, mate. I've gone from BMW to McLaren to commentary
To the
box.
comms
Wherever
box.
they'll have
Yeah.
me, I'll jump in.
That's it. As we're watching Racing 40, who got involved in the spectacular first lap incident with multiple cars. There's probably maybe 6 cars in it. 5, 6 cars.
Indeed. And he just set the fastest lap time I've seen around
1:32.7. Wow,
I think he's angry.
Yes. Sato's pretty good too at 33.0.
You can see the track's cooler. It's a lot nicer now. Cars a lot faster. That last qualifying session was a weird one.
Yeah. Okay. So this Nerb 34.7 in the Audi. He finished.
He's got more in it than that.
The weary
second
night.
last.
But Dado's with a 1:33.
This will be quicker by Nürburgring, I reckon.
Yeah, and it was
33.8.
33.8. Weary night.
It was a good race, that last one by Weary. He'll be happy with that.
He will be happy. It was a good result for him. A really good result. P2. Good points. Looks like he's already hit something out there. Now here's a man who he ended up finishing 4th at Logical Sports in that first one, Highlander. He was another one
with a lot of damage too. So.
Yeah, with a lot of damage. It was a pretty fair old drive, I reckon. I would like to see how he goes in this 45-minute semi-endurance, because we know how good he is in the longer races. Tends to pace himself. Yep.
And he's normally really good at staying out too. He's just had a lot of bad luck this championship so far, and I think it'll start to turn around.
I hate to bang on about Sakito again, but I'm going to. He led for over 2/3 of that race a few weeks ago, until Dado did the undercut and the pits on him and managed to just stay in front of him at the end. But he pretty much dominated that race.
It was a great drive by him and Dado, actually.
Yeah, it was a great event.
Yes, no, I can't keep away for too long if I'm not in the seat or the comms box. I'm watching it.
One goes here on the TV. Casey, who completed 3 laps, he got involved in that first lap incident as well. But then he did move up in 3rd or 4th, didn't he, Highlander? But then coming into the tight chicane, fast left-hander, he just hit the wall, and that was pretty much kaput, I think.
Easy through the corner where he lost it. If you're not easy for the first 2 laps, it's easy to take you out into the grass and then straight into that wall.
Once you hit the grass on that corner, that's good night, isn't it?
It's easy to go wide there if the tyres aren't up.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of pace, Casey. He's just got a consistency in the races, and I think some results will start heading his way.
Yeah, absolutely. Does sort of, I know he's a young fella as well. We haven't seen Devil for a little while. Sort of reminds me a little bit of Devil. Lap, yeah. You know, he's super quick, but yeah. There he goes.
I was saying in the previous race, but no one could hear me. Honestly, if someone gets a good first lap, any single one of these drivers is really capable of winning a race.
Look at I thought he was going to hold it. He's back in the pits. He's Dark Racing 40. As you said, he'll be angry.
I'm still impressed by that lap time too.
52.5, he's just Dado.
Oh, Dado. Just show Darky how it's done.
Anything you can do. So there he is.
It's good like that. Sometimes when someone does a really good lap, it drags a better lap out of you.
Yeah. You push each
some of
other
my
on,
best
don't you?
poles has been because of someone else's set a lap time I didn't beat.
Yeah. You end up sort of kind of helping each other, I guess. Spurring each other on. So 5 minutes remaining in this.
If anyone watching the stream, the calibre of the guys in this field are great. Like, you just jump in the leaderboards, top 10 leaderboards, and nearly always ANZCRL drivers taking them all.
Just checking we can hear your
All
voice.
Time trial events. Yeah, hopefully you can. I'm hosting, should be alright.
Yeah, we're all good. Just had a quick look, just to make sure.
Yeah, didn't want any more issues. It's going to be tough first Saturday to get over the Lamborghinis in this race, I reckon. But as we've seen, anything can happen on that first lap.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of it comes down, I'd say. Oh, just overcooked it there. If you thought he wasn't pushed, now you know the answer.
Definitely.
Yeah, he is illogical. He'd be with that. I think he'd be fourth at the moment, so he's 3/10 in front of. So he's pushing pretty hard as well. That Nissan just steps out a little bit. Nice little power slide there.
Get through the first lap. That'll be a strong car.
It will
Very
be.
hard car to pass the Nissan.
Yeah.
Gets out of the corners so well, and it's got so much grip down the straight.
Yeah. So Dado's still with the 130. He's parked up.
He's either going to go again, or he's like, no, catch me if you can.
I reckon he's that confident at the moment. Is he in that car? No, he stepped out. He's gone for a sn.
Going for a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, he's off. There's Darky. Yeah, he really wants a good result in this one, because if he something happens, as shown before, the two Bathurst races and the first race here tonight, Highlander, he's been involved in all them crashes, and it's really hurt him. Even though he did fourth in the second race at Bathurst, the other two races really hasn't got much out of him at all. He'll want to do well here tonight, and it's only a 6-round championship, so if it doesn't go according to how he wants it in this race, it's going to be hard to get back, I think, given the evenness. Get it out in a minute. The evenness of the field.
Yeah, no, amazing. And also too, while we were talking, Weary Knight, a Logical Sports,
32.9. Wow.
Championship leaders.
So this is shaping up to be a fantastic second race here.
Sato goes back to third, 32.8.
32.8. So your top four, you've got basically 4/10 of a second. Five. 4/10 of a stuff, and that will be the end for a Logical, I would have thought, with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining.
If you've ever driven one of these cars on the track, a 34.7 is still a pretty good lap time.
It's a good lap time, yeah. Exactly. These guys are super competitive. So that McLaren there, I would have thought that'd be pretty. Oh, he's off. That'd be pretty deep. That's a decent car. That's the car that you drove.
Very good around here.
Last, I was going to say, I would have thought it'd be decent around here. You drove it to 2 second seconds last week at Bathurst.
I did actually feel that it would be a much stronger car here than at Bathurst.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible brakes, very good mid-corner car, just like a strange that if you've watched the stream last week, you would have saw a Lamborghini monster down the straights.
Yeah. That was right there in the, particularly in the second race, or is that the race you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, he was giving me nightmares.
I did notice at last, I think it was 3 or 4 laps coming to Forest Elbow, you took the corner very tightly, tucked the orange McLaren in, right to the wall there.
I didn't want to give him a hole.
No,
I wanted to give myself the best punch I could
right.
get.
Exactly right. It was a good race, very good race, good contest.
If I left even one hole in that 20 minutes, I wouldn't have got P2.
Yeah, he squeezed his way through. Exactly right. Now here's Nürburger. He's currently in 6th. He's gone to 133.7. He's down in 6th. So as you see, Highlander 134 around here is quick. He's upped his game as well. So the track's really quick at the moment.
His last chance to improve.
That is it. Qualifying over for race 2. Okay, so Datto's whacked it on pole with 132.5. In second is Dark Racing 40 with a 132.770. In third is Sato with a 132.822. In fourth is Weary Night with a 132.9. And in fifth is Illogical Sports with a 132.9. Sixth is Nürburger with 133.6. Seventh is Dark Lord with a 133.8. In 8th is Casey with a 134.4. 9th is Wee Lizard with a 134.7 in the older car.
Yeah, it's going to be entertaining. I can't wait for this first lap just to see how exciting
It's going to be
it is.
good, isn't it? I mean, might be a little bit toey after what's happened in the previous 3 races in this championship. Didn't affect Datto in the last race, like you said. It's probably about the only driver that didn't get affected by it. But we're going to wait and see what's going to happen. I reckon it's going to be a fantastic race. Remember, mandatory pit stop, but no tyres and no fuel if you choose so.
Yeah, no one will do anything unless they get a bit of damage.
Yep. Okay.
The other strategy is sometimes the hards can cool out a lot on a up lap, and the only other strategy that someone might apply, but I doubt it, would be to run an ultra slow warm-up lap.
Yep.
Start the race on softs and pit early and get back onto hards, but you need to pull a 16-second gap to make it work, and I don't think that'd happen in this field.
Not in a 45-minute race. It's pretty hard to. Maybe it was a 2-hour race. Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. No one to be going along those lines of thinking. I wouldn't have thought.
No, I don't think so. But the advantage can be to something to the effect of 3.5 seconds a lap if their tyres cool out and yours will warm up.
Mm-hmm. But it's a big risk, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, we shall be underway. There's Sato, still leading the series. There's Datto Racer. Oh, we can't get to the back of his car. There's Illogical Sports. I reckon he's going to have a cracking race here. Highlander starting out of P4, providing, like you said earlier, he can stay out of trouble on that first lap, because that's when it all happens. Well, in this series it does. And then we got Weary Night in 5th in the Black Thumb, number 69 Acura. In 6th, there he is, that sexy little Audi, number 1 of Nürburgring. 7th is Dark Lord, who almost had a podium in that first race, but it didn't happen for him. In 8th is Woody Lizard, and bringing up the rear field is Casey. Let's have a look at Dark Racing now. He knows races. I know we don't, it's on my edge. He is a little bit older. I've got a 4th and a 6th.
The way the chip works this year, points that matter. So Dado comes round after the round with third place points.
Okay.
So at the moment, Sado's looking at possibly having third round points because Weary Knight got second in that race. So if they finish, we'll say Sado finishes third and Dado wins again, they'd actually be tied for the championship lead.
Yeah. With 4 rounds or 8 races remaining. It's quite a fascinating championship. You get the feeling this one, and it hasn't always been the case. We've had a few blowouts over time in the ANZCRL. You get this one, Highlander, it's going to go right down to the wire, this championship.
I think it will, and part of it is each of these cars has got a little advantage at a certain track. Each car's going to be stronger somewhere, and others are so evenly matched. That's why I think the Lambos are sort of well suited to this track tonight, where the Ferrari was well suited to Bathurst. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out over the coming weeks.
It certainly will be. There's Sado, current series leader. There's a Logical Sports as they come up to, where are we? The boys are just forming up now. So we might just stay with Dark Racing. So I don't know, we'll stay with Dark Racing.
If a Logical can time his run, he should beat that Ferrari into the first corner.
Here we go, here we go. 2 Lambos out in front, Dado the whole shot again. About half a car in front of Dark Racing 40. Sado up into third, Weary fourth, the Logical fifth. Then we have Dark Lord in 6th, followed by, can't see that far back. It looks like a McLaren of Casey in 7th. Nürburger and Casey's just dropped to the rear of field. He's had a drama. There he is.
Oh, he's crashed.
He's off again. Bad luck for Casey. Start behind the 8th again. Look how quickly that Ferrari came into that hairpin there. Put up on the back of his sometimes teammate Dark Racing 40, of course, he's too. Won Le Mans this year in June. And Dado again has clear, he's about 3-4 car lengths in front of Dark Racing 40 at the moment.
It's impressive in the first lap.
There's a Logical.
This is where that listens really quick, so I has to watch him here.
He's on board now with the Logical Sports. Oh, he's run into the back of the Ferrari. Oh, he keeps it on here, he goes through.
Oh, what a move by Weary Knight.
Oh, have a look, the Nürburger's on the back of this train. Here comes Dark Lord up the inside of Logical Sports. No crash first lap. Highlander with plenty of action. What happened to Dark Lord there?
The shallow line can really cost you your exit speed.
That's sure did. He's gone backwards at 100 miles an hour.
It's almost like he missed a gear.
Yeah. Have a look at this for a battle. This is for third. The Acura chase. That's a Logical Sports. It's got on.
He's off.
Oh
no,
no,
the wall.
he's in the sand track. He's got hit.
Oh, he's safe.
Effectively. Oh, gee whiz.
Logical's the gentleman. Now he'll back it off. That's the best thing about a Logical. He rarely trades paint with anyone. He never does. He knows to hand it back and always races fair.
And last hands it back after the wheelbarrow. Here we're on board now with Sado Racing. He's currently in P3. He's chasing Racing 40 in that Lamborghini Hurricane. Fantastic line, quick through there. Dark Racing in front by 2.5 seconds as Dado just in the distance in that black Lambo. Oh, hard brakes there.
Missed the apex there.
Certainly did, but he collected it up. Got some half decent extra speed, lost a little bit of time. There's Weary.
He's trying hard there. I think Weary's got on him.
Dark Lord. Now he's chasing that Audi of Nürburger. Just go on board now with Dark Lord. This is a battle for 5th. There's Nürburger. Train of 3 cars. 3rd, 4th, 5th just in front of Nürburger there. That is Dark Racing in 2nd, in 3rd, Weary in 4th, and just in front of us, we're riding the Dark Lord, Nürburger in 5th. Super start to this. We're only 5 minutes into this race.
Nothing really.
Cracking pace too. Absolutely cracking start for these guys.
Oh, Audi's quick through there.
Here's Weary. These two are really close. There's the Ferrari there. He's hassling Dark Racing 40 in the Lambo.
Sato's really good. He swings it through here and he's really good on the brakes.
Tight right hand. On board with Sato 15 in the 4.5 GT3 Ferrari.
Something Sato's just really good at is his ability to brake just that little bit later.
Yeah.
Just always makes that little bit of.
So Nürburger's up to 4th, Weary Knight's down to 7th. Don't know what happened to Weary.
No.
Can't see any
At
damage.
least it looks straight.
Must have got it on the grass somewhere.
Woody's kicks, he'll be happy with that. Horse forwards. And Logical's down the 9th.
Logical
damaged that car.
Yeah, he did collect Woody, didn't he? But it looks like he's been off again, so.
Dato's not messing around with the 33s again.
So who's that coming into the pits?
34.
That's Sato's coming into the pit early.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to get held up by Darky, so he's trying to undercut him. If I was Darky, I'd pit this lap.
Yep. Over done with.
Keep Sato behind you.
Yep. So it's only just under 2 seconds now, the gap between let's just have a bit of a shit. Oh, you don't want that one. You don't want that one either. We didn't really want that one, we're not going well here. There we go. Got it. Okay, Dark Lord, and we just lost Casey again. Dark Lord 2nd and Weary Knight's 2nd. Let's have a look at the map. We might just leave that there for the time being. Casey's disconnected, as we can see. Left-hand corner of the screen.
I'm very curious as to whether or not Darky decides to come in this lap or not.
We'll just stay with the. So he was the quickest man on the circuit at the moment, 34.0 on that last lap. Data was a 34.3, and he hasn't come in.
He's not.
He's going to go around again. 33.6 for Dado.
Yeah, he's on it.
He's got it in hand with that car. He's just got a little bit extra whenever anyone gets a little bit closer to him, I think.
Even his competitors tonight were saying it was his race to lose tonight.
Yeah. Nürburger. He's in 3rd at the moment. There's Dark Lord. And don't forget, everybody, this race is double points. If I'm mistaken, Highlander, that is right, isn't it?
Yes,
Double
it is.
points.
Yes, so this race is more important than one. So it goes together. They add the points together for the two races to work out the round put, and the championship points are allocated off the round.
As you can see,
Dado's looking at trying to take the round win, and Sado will be wanting to try and get as close to him as he can.
That is for sure. Now, how's he looking back there? He hasn't pitted yet, has he, Logical?
Nah, he didn't come in.
Didn't come in?
Oh, so yes, he did. Can you bring up the pit stops? I'm not sure if you can.
No, it doesn't tell you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's why he's so far back. He might have decided to come in, because he's actually back towards where Sado is, and Sado put in.
I got a funny feeling he's done that. Got fixed early and got on with the job. As Darky goes around again. Sado is where the cameraman's lost his bearings. There he is. This is the corner that Casey lost it on the first lap, I think it was.
Yeah.
On the exit of that corner, got on the curbs on the gas a little bit too hard, and around she went. And there is Dark Lord. We're all praying for a good result for the Kiwi tonight. In such a strong position, Highlander, in that first heat, where he was in third and then lost it. Coming out of the last corner, I think it was it?
Yep. Sorry, into the first corner, actually.
Into the first corner, yeah.
I think he got wide on the Ripper Street, which can feed you into the fence.
Yeah. He did bang that car up a little bit.
So everyone's starting to settle into a bit of a groove now, which is good to see.
Dado, I think he's the first to go into the 3, so he's a 33.954 after 7 laps.
The pace between Sado and Darky's very much the same. So after Darky does his pit stop, I have a feeling they're still going to be right on top of each other.
Yeah. Only just under 4 seconds rather. The gap between Dado and Dark Racing, and then a further 7 seconds back from Dark Racing is Nürburger, who's had a very good start to this race. Remember, folks, 11.5 minutes into it at the moment, but it's been a cracking race so far. The guys have just started a little bit of cars, the gaps, but there's battles taking place. And here's one battle for third. Here's the Kiwi Dark Lord 78 in the Ginetta. He's chasing that Audi. He's just went past number 1, LMS R8 of Nürburger. He's currently in third. Good start for the race. Here's Weary Knight, who we think had an off-ski somewhere. Doesn't appear to be struggling with the handling of it. There's no cosmetic on that number 69 Black Thumb.
Was any damage he would have come in?
Yeah.
Got it repaired. He's having a quiet run there.
He's in 6th.
That's the one problem Sado's had with pitting early. If he catches on to Woody's got no reason to
do any favours, does he? That's right. Doesn't have to do him any favours, that's for sure. That's Mercedes. There's Weary Knight in the background, foreground. A Logical Sports just done a 34.6, so I think you are right. Yep, even though so Weary and Dark Lord both have penalties at this stage. Both, from memory, have got a second each.
1 second.
1 second each. Yeah. All left the motor race at the moment. As we're basically at the quarter mark of this race.
The elder statesman.
The elder statesman. the elder statesman's been knocking on the door. Highlander and I did talk earlier, even though nobody could hear him except me, that he'd been knocking on the door for a victory at one of these championships for quite a long time. Special events, he broke his duck, well, this year at Sakito in the 10. He just looks really, really strong since that event.
Yeah, he had a bit of a dry spell there, but he was having internet issues and some hardware issues.
Hardware, that's right.
He's got his internet sorted out. Yep. Ever since that, he's been on the front every single weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a real pro, there's no doubt about that. So is this man just behind him, Dark Racing 40. Double point, wants the top, he podium tonight here in this double points round after finishing 8th in the first heat here, in the first race.
He's a team player as well. He knows that if he can beat Sato tonight, he's helping his teammate out as well.
Absolutely.
I did the unfortunate thing finishing second in both races last weekend, which sort of took some points away from some of the other guys. So.
Cat amongst the pigeons time. Here's Nürburger. He's had a very solid first 15 minutes. The man behind him getting closer and closer. We're just going to go on board now with Dark 478 and that Ginetta car. And that's super quick. Now the big heavy braking zone here. He closes up, does he? Does a little bit.
And split time's good too, so he's pushing hard to do his best laps.
Good driver, Dark. A lot of people tend to forget about him. He rocks up week in, week out, doesn't he? For all the events. Never says much, doesn't say boo actually. But no. But yeah, like I said, he's had a bit of bad luck over time.
He does. Tell you what, he's easy to forget about until he's behind me.
Yeah.
Like, oh damn it, I wish
Go away, Kiwi. Go away. Oh, just a little bit. Puts those left wheels on the dirt there. So Dark Racing 40 is going around again after 11th, well, on the 11th lap now. And Dado is back into the 33, so 33.6, 8 tenths, nearly 9 tenths quicker than his teammate.
Dark decided to pit. He's getting held up by Nürburger.
That's a good time to pit too. Plenty of the race
Sato
left.
must be on the back of Woody, I think. He must be pretty close.
Here's Sato, so there's only a second to stay. Yep, just over a second between he and Woody Lizard at this stage. I don't think that's this time. He's not going to get, Woody won't let him buy as easily as what he did in the first race. Not being double points. What do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, no, Woody definitely wants to run his own race.
Absolutely.
Also, too, Sato's been going pretty quick. Last lap was a 33. This
Yep.
lap's been a 34.
Yep.
Yeah, now he's got to try and get around that Mercedes. So even if he gets him, that might hold him up. Just that enough. Dark Racing 40 still punching at 34s at the front.
Yeah. Starting race, Highlander with just under half an hour to go. She's shaping up.
And if Woody didn't want to fight Sato, he would have actually moved over and let him go there, but he didn't. So I have a feeling he's not going to make it easy.
He's not going to make it easy here. Yeah,
he's
already
to cover his line a little bit.
Yeah. We did speak to the number one man in the Combined Racing League group, Woody Lizard, before when he's out. We had to change the broadcaster and direct as well, with her and myself. And we said, as Woody goes into the pits,
Sato will be do that. But even then, it's a 35.
we did say to Woody that we wanted a 4th spot out of him in this race.
Oh no, his Dark Racing made a mistake. He's down in 4th.
He certainly hasn't pitted. His last lap was a 38, so he must circuit. And there's his mate.
Or has he pitted and we missed it because he's got Sato right behind him? Yeah, 1 minute 57. We missed Darky's pit stop.
Okay. Oh well.
So as I said, that little bit of traffic for Sato keeps Darky in front of him. This is a hard track to pass too.
Yeah, that's right. And Sato, like you said, he'd be very happy that Woody went into the pits when he did. Here's Nürburger in second at the moment. See Dada's still doing in 33 on that last lap. Any prediction of when the man's going to come into the pits? You would think it would be shortly, in the next 5 minutes, wouldn't it? Surely.
Oh, I don't know. See, if I was Dado, he's with the lead he's got and the consistency he's got, I'd leave it late, just in case. You know, I'd leave it until either your traffic happened, or to when you felt the car might have felt a little bit off, and you want to cool the tyres down just by having a rest. While the car's feeling good and you're doing easy lap times, I'll just keep going.
Just keep the car rolling. Yep. Good policy. As we can see, if you have a look on the radar, there's a long way to the next car. So, like you say, he's going to be quite a few laps before he catches.
The risk of pitting, you just don't know if you're going to bring yourself out into dirty air. Yeah. So sometimes if you've got a clear track, the car's fast, just keep going.
But here's the logical. Now he's on the back of Dark Lord. Logical's in 6th. He pitted early. So we think he pitted early.
Yeah, we believe so.
The problem with the pits when the guys just come in and don't really do anything except basically stop and then go, because they don't do anything. You can sometimes be getting caught up in other battles. Here's the local sports for this and GTR. This is the yellow Janetta of Dark Lord.
We got loose out of there.
Got loose out of that chicane there.
So Janetta's good on the brakes. As soon as the logical is straight, you put the power on and you'll start coming back.
So, just having a look at Dark last lap. Was that his pit lap? No.
Yeah.
156 hit lap.
Yeah, so there you go, 134
Okay.
now. So
he's good.
I'd say we missed his stop, and then the race is on in between him and Sato again. So this is arguably for second and third.
So
I believe Nürburger will come out behind these guys after his stop.
So the only two that haven't yet pitted is Dado and Nürburger, 1 and 2. Yeah, okay. And then we've got status quo after that. Okay, now let's go back to Logical Sports Dark Lord battle.
This is where the Nissan will be the strongest.
Just got so much. Yeah. Well, look at him gain under brakes there.
It's on. Oh, see, mistake. What you got to do when you're in a car for a big, you've got to ignore the guy behind you and just keep thinking, oh, hit the apex. And if you make them try and find a way around, sometimes they find a mistake.
That's right. You put pride behind what he thinks he's putting pressure on you, isn't it? Same deal. That's my philosophy anyway.
I race to that a lot. I love it when someone's behind me sometimes, and I just know if I can keep hitting my apexes, you won't get me.
That's right. And then maybe doubt himself a little bit as well. So Logical Sports back in 6th. Dark Lord, the Kiwi, is in 5th at the moment. He's been very solid so far. Saturday. Yep.
Close battle when Nürburger pits in between Dark Logical and Nürburger. They're all going to be in each other.
Nürburger doesn't mind mixing it, does he? He doesn't mind bumping panels.
He's a hard racer.
Yeah, he's a hard man. Don't worry about that. He's fair to it. We've seen him did a solo from the Le Mans weekend, 4 sessions, didn't he? In the it was the Ford GTE, wasn't it? What's the name of that car? The GT40, the updated one with the V6 quad turbo twin turbo. You know the one I'm talking about. Anyway, he did all 4 sessions.
He's done all 4 sessions at Daytona before.
Has he?
Yeah, he doesn't mind driving it all on his own.
Yeah.
he's looking for a teammate for the 1000 at the moment. So a lot of drivers are trying to tee up drives, who they're going to drive with in the 1000.
Which is when? Are we going to November?
No, we're going to be in October. I'm looking forward to it. It's my favourite race every year.
I can't remember. That was my first race last year with the group, and I did arrive at the first 10 laps, but then I just went to the poo, and I did have a bit of a spin up the skyline. I actually clipped someone trying to get going again, and all I heard was a massive big sigh. I don't know if that was you or someone else. But
no, it wasn't me.
No.
I had a good 3 sessions, and then in the 4th session, so
That's right. Sorry, yeah, that was,
I think if I was going to win it, but I was going to give it a try.
You were right there, that's right. The first 3 sessions. You and, was it Lloydie?
So my teammate was Darky last year,
Yeah.
and we were chasing down Simo and Dredd. It was a good race, but until we disconnected.
I'll get your weekend up. Okay, Nerdburger and Dado still not to pit with just under 20 minutes of this race to go. So about 25 minutes so far, 20 minutes to go in this 45-minute race. Double points, as I've said at the start of the podcast, but super important.
I don't want to jinx the man, but he's got one hand on the trophy tonight, Dado.
He just looks so composed. He's hitting his marks. He's got it under control. But you don't want to jinx him.
Green sector there too, so he's looking like this might be a 33.
He's going this quick at the moment. Maybe this is the end lap. Possibly. That's my bet anyway.
Maybe, but no, the tyres, when the fuel comes off around now, and the tyres rip up, and the cars feel at their best sometimes around this 20-minute mark.
Yeah. He won't be changing tyres or putting fuel in it, so he's not going to lose too much side temperature. I would have thought coming into the pits and stopping for a brief period. So
and they tend to readjust your pressures for you as well. So
he's just watching Dado now. Is he going to come in? No, he's not. He's going around again.
I expect him in around the 10-minute mark.
Do you? Yeah, well, okay. I think he did the other way around at Sakito. He pitted earliest at one of the earlier ones, and
he found a lot of traffic, and I think he wasn't very happy with that. So
but that's push your plants up the poo-ha, and that happens. Luck of the door sometimes. His P4, he's gone around a 34.9 on that lap.
So they're running his own race. He can't get close to Lucky. He's got a bit of a gap to Dark Lord.
So he's 4.5 seconds. There's Dark Racing in the background there. About 4.5 seconds behind the Lambo at this stage. And there's Weary Night. How's he looking? He's back in 6th. So as we said just a minute ago, the only one that hasn't finished the race so far is this man here. Two that haven't pitted. He's Dado and
something's happened to Illogical because he was on Dark Lord at one stage. Now he's back in 7th.
Yeah. And he's not had a good series so far. Hasn't been kind to him. Getting caught up in other people's actions.
Before he bounces back.
Yeah, he's still got plenty of time. He'll suck it up, and he's got 8 races left, 4 rounds after tonight. They've not finished tonight yet, but got plenty of fighting spirit. That's for sure. Here's Woody. He's back in 8th at the moment, and Weary Night has just gone past Dark Lord. I think
Dark Lord must have had a slowdown.
Just come back on.
Mistake.
Yeah, mistake or slowdown. Have a look at this man. They're still going. 15 3/4 minutes remaining. So in the last quarter of this motor race, that is from go to away so far.
Can't see where it is, but there's a couple of dots that are fairly close together on the map. A couple of cars that there we go. So it's still Weary Night and Dark Lord, yeah.
Weary and Dark Lord. So yeah, you must be right. Dark Lord's obviously had to slow down. Now 4 seconds. Sorry, 3 seconds. Weary's 4, Sato 1, and Nürburgring 1.
Yeah, so if Dark Lord can stay within a second of Weary here, he can get that spot back.
Yep. So there he is, he's done a 1:34.4. Leads the race at the moment. There's Nürburgring. Very, very solid tonight, as he was in the first round at Bathurst, as he always is.
Very much so. And it's going to be interesting because Weary Night, Sato and Dark Lord will all be sort of around that region together.
Yeah, it's going to make a real bunch them up. That's what we want as well. What happened there?
Oh no! Oh, he's coming in this lap. He's checking his pit strategy.
Taking it off, taking it off the rotary team. Yeah, I know that one. I'm good at that. So we think he's going to be coming in this lap. That's very insightful there by Highlander. He knows he's been in the game a long time.
I've done that trick myself a few times. You're in the menu, you're checking you've got your correct strategy, and you're calling the pit bay, and then you look at, oh crap, I'm on the grass. And the camera always seems to find you when you make mistakes.
It's funny that, isn't it? What were you doing on that? Yeah. Oh, nothing. But then I go around again. Burger, we think he's going to come in this lap. And Weary Knight is now on the back of his P51 teammate. Here he comes into the pits.
Yeah,
No, it's not. He's going to continue. Now Weary's obviously made a mistake.
As I was saying about that Imperial, there's nothing wrong with the straight line paper here.
WC won't want to be bumping bars here. 6th and 7th.
Mates, but even though they're teammates in P51, when they get into a battle like this, I think they just start enjoying themselves.
But Weary Knight, they're probably quite similar. They don't. They're aggressive drivers, but they're certainly fair drivers to care of them. Let's have a look at the road. He's going around again. Nürburgring is how far same spot. Last lap. I've got a funny feeling we're just under 12 minutes to go. You sort of said around 10 minutes for Dado, or guessed, but and he is going to come in the pits. Is he? No, he's not.
He's thinking about it because I'm still adamant he was checking.
He might deny it. He'll totally deny it. You can see that. So, nah. Fell asleep.
He had a couple of brews today, old Nürburgring.
Yeah, he did say he had a couple of Coronas, yep.
couldn't think of a worse drink in 2021, but he's
Yeah.
into it.
So here's Dark Racing 40. He will take over that second spot once Nürburgring